You know, in this fragrance, there's a little bit of a scuffle. But the crazy thing is, it's not that the fragrance notes don't like each other. I detect a little bit of healthy competition. And you're going to say, Leggy mate, you are talking more rubbish than normal. All right. Actually, no, I'm not. It's about the same rubbish as normal. It's not more. Okay, all right. Before we get too engrossed, let me give you a massive, massive, arms open wide, welcome to a John Legg fragrance review. That's it, yeah, we're here for a fragrance review. You know what, I am a crazy random guy, and if you've been here before, you know exactly how crazy, how random I am. I'm not really a fragrance reviewer, I'm just a crazy guy with a passion for fragrance, a massive, massive, massive collection of fragrances, and I want to pass that passion on to you so that you are inspired to choose a good fragrance and to wear it relentlessly day after day. Not the same one, choose different ones, but wear it every single day. Where were we? Oh yeah, this fragrance. Okay. It is made by the mighty house of Lattafa, those Arabians. I tell you what, I've got so much respect for the Arabs. How on earth they produce these fragrances? So incredible, so long lasting, and so cheap. I don't know, it blows my hair off. Okay, it went off before, don't laugh. Right, seriously, this one is made by the mighty house of Lattafa, and I'm going to reveal it to you. It's in the cupboard, stay with me. In the cupboard, on the shelf. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, it is. Right, so, let me try and focus it. Let me try and be professional for once. Can you get it? Okay, so you can see the words Raid, if I'm even saying that right. It's R-A apostrophe E-D, and it's made by Lattafa. Now I think this is called, because I haven't got the box anymore, I think this is called Raid Luxe Silver. Alright, now the reason why it's called silver, because many months ago we reviewed the one with the blue cap. Now that's crazy good, because that's pretty much a very decent clone of Dolce & Gabbana's K. Alright, this one, I've got to be perfectly honest, I do not know if this is a clone of anything. We'll come to that in a minute, but let's try and help you. So the one I am talking about now is made by Lattafa, and it is Raid Silver. Right, let me try and help you to remember it, because
it is the one with the grey plastic cap and the silver top.
Right, it is called Raid Silver as far as I'm aware. Okay. It is the 100ml, it is the eau de perfume, and it will cost you, you ready for this? £15.99 British money. Alright, now, what do they call it, a funny bone? There's nothing funny about banging your arm, is there? Right, no, joking apart. This fragrance is under £16 for the mighty 100ml. Alright, if anyone can message me and say, Leggy, you know what, give me £16 and I will go and buy something that's going to make me feel good, give me confidence, maybe get me some compliments, maybe last around about 12 months and keep a constant smile on your face while you're wearing it, right, try it. I guarantee you're going to struggle to find something else for £16 that's going to make you smile as much as this one. This one smells so good, and you're going to say, Leggy, just get it sprayed and shut up. Oh, man, so harsh. I'm doing my best here. Right, cap comes off, remember, the cap.
Grey with the silver.
That's why it's called silver. It probably is anyway. Right, let's spray it and let's see. Alright. There's a division in this fragrance, and I don't mean that it doesn't sort of work well, it's not put together well. It's put together absolutely incredibly good, because there are two factions. There's two sort of almost opposing factions, if you like. There is a sweet division, and there's then the oady, woody, leathery division. And I tell you what, for the first maybe 15-20 minutes, you have no idea what's going to happen. Right, upon first smelling it, the first note that hits you around the nostril hard is a saffron, and the saffron is the leader of the sweet division. Okay, there's also some orange and some lemon, and I'm going to say there's a smidgy widgy of pineapple, although that could be the orange and lemon combo smelling a bit like pineapple. But to me, I get a citrus combo, orange, lemon, pineapple-y sort of vibe. Not overly pineapple at all. Oh boy, okay. The sweet division is kind of almost like Haribo sweet. It's kind of almost sugary sweet. It's like candy sweet. Okay, and for the first, I say 15-20 minutes, that is all you get. Okay, the opening is just pure sweets. It's pure candy. It's absolutely stunning. It's kind of piercingly sweet. And all right, you're going to say to me, is it unisex? As far as I'm aware, Lattafa marketed as unisex. And I'm going to say that for the majority of the time, it leans a little bit masculine, and then for the rest of the time, it leans a little bit feminine. All right, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I see this as more of a men's fragrance, but don't let me put any woman off wearing it, because it does have a lovely sweet element to it. But when the battle takes place, it hasn't even started. Seriously, all I'm getting is that candy sweetness. But okay, I'm not going to make this review last 20 minutes so I can say, oh, it's dropped into the sort of fight now. I'm going to just tell you what happens. 25-30 minutes in, this fragrance starts a bit of a battle, because at the bottom you have got like an oady note. Now the ode is kind of like, it's kind of like an oily ode, and it's kind of like a smoky sort of ode. And the backup for the ode, you know, the two guys that are going to come and, you know, stop the sweetness being so sweet. The ode partners with the leather, okay? And those two are like the bad boys who say, come on man, let's go and get the sweet gang. And seriously, what happens after 25 to 30 minutes, they get locked into this battle. Okay, it hasn't started, I'm still just purely getting sweetness. But after about half an hour, there becomes almost a stalemate, whereby suddenly the ode and the leather, and it's a smokiness that sort of comes up, and it keeps stopping the sweetness being sweet. But then every now and then you get a little bit of the sweetness dominating. And seriously, for around about 2.5 hours, you get that almost stalemate where every now and then you smell a sweet, and every now and then you smell like an oady sort of leather, sort of an earthy sort of vibe. Okay, it's still sweet, trust me. Okay, you have no idea what's going to happen with this one. And I'm going to say, for entertainment value, this is a solid 10 out of 10. Because, all right, this is my logic, and you may or may not agree. A good fragrance has to grab your attention, and it has to keep your attention. Yes, so many fragrances in the opening you're like, wow, but then maybe in the dry down it sort of becomes almost a little bit sort of nothing much sort of thing. This one, because there's that battle taking place, it's actually entertaining, and you keep wanting to smell it, because you get a bit of sweetness, and then you get a bit of sort of oady leatheriness and a little bit of smokiness, and seriously, all the way through, it is absolutely pure entertainment. I'm going to be honest, £15.99. Seriously, seriously, they could charge twice or 3 times. It smells like you bought a designer fragrance. Seriously, it smells like you've spent sort of 75, 80, 90 pound, whatever. This smells so good. What about the performance, Leggy? As an overall fragrance experience, you get around about 6 hours out of this. I'm not going to use the word wild projection, well that's 2 words, but I'm not going to use those 2 words. But in the first hour it radiates off you. Okay, it doesn't sort of fire off like some fragrances, it gently radiates off you. And then for the remainder of those 6 hours, for another 5 hours, you're in a gorgeous, gorgeous scent bubble. And I tell you what, all you can think about all the time you're wearing this is the fragrance, because it keeps jumping a bit of sweet and a bit of oud. Okay, now, a lot of people have said to me, Leggy, is it like Creed Aventus or Cedric Bose? I've got to be perfectly honest, I don't get either of those. Now, it smells to me, because I've got that many Lattafas, I kind of see this as a little bit of a hybrid of about 5 or 6 different Lattafas. And it really is clever the way they've done it, because it's, I mean, seriously, the saffron, obviously, you've got the vanilla. Right, the vanilla is a bit like the United Nations. The United Nations peacekeeping force, because you've got the two. You've got the sweet gang and you've got the oud and the leather gang. Okay, while they're sort of fighting, all the way through you have got the vanilla. The vanilla's the sort of steady Eddie, just keeping the peace, if you like. But the saffron leads the sweetness, and the smoky oud leaves the sort of earthiness with the leather sort of thing. Okay, it is a good fragrance. It is seriously well worth you buying. Now, I see it as a little bit more of a men's fragrance than a woman's fragrance, but don't let me put you off, because it is unisex. It is sort of straight down the middle. Okay. Now, what else can I tell you? Decent performance, incredibly cheap, well worth having. What occasion? You know what? I'm going to say this is completely versatile. I don't see this as having any particular season that you couldn't wear it, because it is a weird mixture of sweet and earthy sort of oud. You know, it's not piercingly sweet all the time, neither is it sort of down there with the oud. It kind of both. So I'm going to say all year round, you can wear it in the office, you can wear it to your place of worship, you can wear it to the gym, you can wear it on a date night. Be nice and memorable on a date night, because when you first got there, the sweetness, by the time you finished, oh, that's the thing I need to tell you. Okay, first half hour is pure candy sweet, gorgeous, gorgeous sweet. Then the battle takes place, and for maybe 2.5 hours it's almost a stalemate. You get bits of sweet and bits of earthy, sort of the sort of oady sort of thing. In the end, when it becomes a skin scent, after about sort of 5.5 to 6 hours, when it's a skin scent, the oud has given up. The oud has said, you know what, guys, I've had enough of this. Me and the leather guy, we're off. Okay, and it seriously, it leaves a very dulled down what starts off, this is crazy, the sweet candy that starts off when you first spray it is left in about 5.5 to 6 hours, and that then just cruises until you have a shower, because it's a skin scent until you have a shower. It really is good. I don't know if you can see that, this camera's not that good, or is it me not using it, but it's so shiny. There is a lot of oils in this. It does last good. Okay, now, what else do I need to tell you about this fragrance? I can't really think of anything else, seriously. It's a bargain, it smells good, it performs good, and honestly, you will get compliments, because, well, not from everyone in the room, but those close to you will smell it, because it's gently radiating off you and the scent bubble stays with you. Just trail a little bit. Seriously, it is so, so good and entertaining. Right. I'm going to let you go now, because I bet you've got loads of things to do, and you're thinking, Leggy, just calm it down a bit, son. There's other things in life other than fragrance. Yeah, you're probably right, there is. Okay, but before I go, please, a couple of things, 2, 3 things. First thing, please stay safe. Take care wherever you are in this beautiful planet. Please take care. Second thing, I would love to see you on the next review. So please come back for the next review. And the third thing, I say this on every video because this is close to my heart. This is the reason why I'm here. Please choose a good fragrance and spray it all day, every day. It'll keep you smile, it'll give you confidence, give you a feel good, and you'll say, Leggy, you're right, son. I had a better day when I wore a fragrance. Imagine you could end up with a compliment, and at that point the little smile on your face that's there, just a massive smile, you're like, whoa, I just got a compliment on my fragrance. Okay, I'm going to let you go now. So good night and goodbye.